Alright, y'all. So, this, nope, not meatloaf. This right here is the recipe we are going to be making today. I'm going to tell you right now, I've read over it several times and I'm already confused. These are recipes, so I decided since my grandma passed away last week, this was a cookbook that she had gotten and then my mom gave it to me. So I decided, you know what, we're gonna do a recipe out of here so it can remind me of my grandma. And these are recipes from like real, that's my grandma's handwriting. Is it? That looks like my mom's handwriting. I think that's my mom's handwriting. Anyway, these are recipes from real people that have been submitted to this cookbook. So a real person wrote this, and I'm just gonna start by saying it has all these ingredients listed, specifically butter, flour, and I think water. And then it has the directions here. There is zero mention of the butter and the flour and the water in these directions. I'm gonna leave it here so you all can read it, because I've read it out loud several times and I've asked a couple people, and both people gave me conflicting information on what I should do with the butter, flour, and water. So executive decision is I'm going to melt the butter. It doesn't say melted, but I'm going to melt the butter, and I'm going to mix in the flour with the butter. And I'm going to use that in the sauce when it says to put all the soups and stuff together. Because that's just what I'm going to do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to combine the beef, the onions, the chips, the milk, the parsley, and the seasonings. See, I don't consider butter and flour to be seasonings, so that's what we're gonna do. In this bowl, I have 1 cup of crushed, 1 cup of crushed corn chips, aka Fritos. About 1 cup of minced onion. I didn't measure this, it's about half an onion. Now I'm going to add in 2 pounds of ground beef. So what do I turn the oven to? 350. I'm going to turn the oven to 350 real fast. How much milk? 1 cup of milk. Clearly I feel like I should have gotten a bigger bowl, but you know, whatever. It's like making meatloaf. We're going to do a tablespoon of parsley flakes. A teaspoon of salt. And some pepper. And that's all I think I'm gonna add to this. And then we're gonna do the sauce later. We're gonna mix all this up. All right, now basically, I'm not gonna make everyone watch this, but it just says to make meatballs. I don't know how big of meatballs, but it says just to make meatballs. So we're making meatballs. We're putting them in this pan. These kind of seem like big meatballs, but I don't know. Also, this pan seems like maybe I picked a pan that is too small for all the meatballs that are going to be made, but also don't mind my dog drinking water in the background. I chose this pan because I thought it was going to be a good pan, but I think I vastly underestimated the amount of meat. The thing about these recipes is people literally just, they're probably recipes people have memorized and they just wrote them down because they liked their recipe. Maybe I'll stack the meatballs. I don't know. Chaos in the kitchen today. Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna stack them. I don't know. I'm really making big meatballs. There's still like this much to go. I'm gonna stack them. We're just making a lot of meatballs here. And I don't know. This is probably painful for everyone to watch, really. Because I'm like, I don't know what to do. But I can't be the only one that stands in my kitchen and reads a recipe and says, I don't know what this means. And I've done a lot of cooking. Like, I'm not a newbie at cooking. So, maybe I'll make this into 2. Yeah. All right. Here's where I have no idea. This is 3 tablespoons of butter that I've mostly melted. I've got 2 tablespoons of flour. I have no idea. This seems wrong. This seems so wrong, but like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should have melted the butter completely. Probably. Whatever. We're making a sauce. That's all we're doing. We're just making a sauce. Now I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of water to that. I'm going to add a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Don't know. A 1/2 cup of sour cream. I am going to mix this, and then we'll add a tablespoon. This looks disgusting. I think that's what I said last time I made one of these recipes out of this book. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of beef-based granules. I don't have the granules. I have... This is what I have. So I'm going to add actually a teaspoon because this stuff is salty. I'm just going to add, yeah, like a teaspoon. Because like I said, this stuff is so salty. And then we're going to add the soups. This just seems weird. Now I have 1 can of cream mushroom, 1 can of cream of celery, and I'm going to add that in here. This is one of those things where I'm not one to always buy like the name brand of food or whatever, but I'm a snob when it comes to these soups. I usually always go with Campbell's. This looks just not appetizing. All right. Got my balls of meat. I'm gonna just, this is just what it says to do. This is so weird. I am 100% sure the last time I made a video with this cookbook, I think it also looked disgusting, and I think I also laughed when I was making it. I'm just gonna like kind of spread it out. I don't know. It doesn't say to cover it. It just says to cook this at 350 for 30 to 45 minutes. I'm gonna do 40 minutes and see how it looks. So that's what she looks like now. No one really knows how this is gonna taste. They're very Frito-y from what I could taste. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest, it took way longer than 45 minutes. It took like 1 hour and 15 minutes at minimum.
It's really good with buttered noodles.
Yeah, I made it with buttered noodles. Or I don't know if they're really butter. I did put butter on them. They're these. Let me show everyone. They're egg noodles. They're these. That's what I made them with. Because and broccoli, but Jonathan doesn't have broccoli on his plate at the moment. But you know, it kind of tastes like stroganoff a little bit. Mm-hmm. Is it good? Mm-hmm. Can you describe what it tastes like?
Surprisingly, tastes like Fritos. Maybe you could put a little more sour cream with it.
Yeah, I did. I think honestly, I did more than 1/2 cup, but it's very Frito-y from what I tasted.
Yeah.
So if you don't like Fritos,
yeah, maybe not. Maybe use just
Maybe, I don't know,
Bread.
maybe use breadcrumbs.
Yeah. But no, it's really good.
Would you ask for this again?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm going to go eat my dinner now because I also need to go make a pecan pie. And there will not be a video this weekend because I'm going back out of town to go help Jonathan's sister with some things. So, life's chaotic. Anyway, do you have anything else to say?
No, it's really good.
Okay.
What is all these?
You wanna...
These. Okay, remember, not butter noodles. What are they?
Egg noodles?
Egg noodles. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's super good.
They are super good. And I let you pick because I think I usually pick the fancy ones that you don't like. You like the cheap ones. But anyway, Jonathan he'll see you in the next video, probably. Okay. Hey, goodbye!